Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oh, let me get the. We can't have a Lego stream with the lo-fi music, can we? There we go. Welcome back to another Lego stream. Truth be told, I was going kind of crazy with all the Game Gear games, and after the last stream where I said I was gonna go and watch Clement's LP, after watching his LP, I was like, yeah, I don't really want to be playing that right now. So I'll come back. I'll come back and finish the last three Game Gear games at some point in the foreseeable future. But for now, I want to just do some Lego. This is one of the earlier sets they. This is one of the initial 5 sets they released. This is the Tales Workshop and the Tornado. And again, even after this, there's still 6 more sets I have to make, and I want to say there's maybe 3 or 4 I still need to buy. So, success? Question mark. Anyway, let's get right into it, everybody. Which weirdly, this came with 2 instruction booklets, and I don't know why it came with 2 instruction booklets. Check out the enclosed instruction booklet. Yes, I think the Cyclone is one I still need to get. You know, again, at some point I need to sit down and make a chart of all the ones I have and all the ones I'm missing. I might do that as a stream this week at some point, just hanging, because there's a bunch of Sonic related stuff like the toys and whatnot that I'd like to make a checklist of what I need and what I don't. So maybe I'll do one of those this week. Who knows? But yeah, we're gonna start off with this. This is booklet 1, and so everybody, let's begin. I don't know what Battle Cats is, but Sonic has been crossing over with a lot of stuff recently, so it would not surprise me. Kind of like Godzilla, Sega are going full, pardon the pun, full hog on a lot of these crossovers, but it's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing, unless it is. So let's start. The first thing, I'm gonna, again, I always, at some point when I move, when I have a better setup, now you can just see my gut. Let's maybe put that back down a little bit. There we go. Ideally, I want to find a place where I can get a good setup for making the Legos, but here we go. The first thing the booklet says is make Sonic. I have a grand total of 4, technically 5. Same. I bought like 2 on my birthday just because they were like 50% off in Maya. So, and Ben was like, "You should get it. It's cheap." And I was like, "Oh, you're a bad influence," but okay. Like, there's so many cool Lego sets. I want to get all of the Sonic ones, but I still want to get the Transformers Bumblebee, the Soundwave, the NES, like those things. But again, Lego is really expensive, and I'm not unemployed, but I am broke. Hello, Jutsu Man, how you doing? Rave Master, pretty much like it all started with the movie. It really did. Wait, is this? Oh, are there stickers? Ah, Shanmania, always making me drink. So the Sonic Prime was like around movie 2 time, I want to say. Are there stickers in this thing? I'm just saying, as of this point in time, it said. Okay. Oh, they're in a different bag. Okay, they're in that bag. Okay. But I think it was a big combination of the movies being commercial and critical successes. I mean, all 3 of them. They're like Sonic 3, I think, is without question the highest rated video game movie. So something like 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a better score than a lot of like recent MCU movies. I mean, that's a higher score than Superman is currently. So that should tell you everything. Okay, put that in No, although there is a Sonic Transformer set. I have it over there. Tails turns into the tornado, and Sonic turns into his All Stars Racing blue car. Give him back his red sports car from the Drift series. I really like Superman. I didn't think it was perfect. There were a few, I don't say issues, but there were a few things that I thought could have been slightly better. But it's really good movie, really good movie. I'm even putting my disdain for James Gunn into that. So yeah. Okay. I mean, Sonic is doing a lot of crossovers, but that just means that again, at this point in time, the brand is viable, and that's never a bad thing. King, yes, I have watched all of the new season of King of the Hill, and I think it is without question the strongest season of the show. It was, I mean, at first when it was like 10 episodes, I was like, oh come on. But then, like, thinking back, I'd rather have 10 of the best episodes of the entire run than 22 episodes of like some really good, some okay, some mediocre. But no, I really liked it. See, my favorite was the one with Good Hank. Yeah, Beyblade. Oh yeah, in the new racing game there are Beyblade cosmetics you can have. I love that because spoiler alert, the scene where they have all three Hill brothers in the scene because they had Junichi on like Skype or what have you. I was like, I've been wanting to see him again, like the entire. Oh my god, that Joseph role, mwah, it's perfection, absolute perfection. I think a good thing with Joseph was they made him less pervy, and he's still like dumb, but he's not as like brain dumb as he was some points in the original show. My shoe doesn't have a Lego brick. So how has everyone been doing? I know if anyone follows me on the Blue Skies, and I'm not sure why you would, but I said I was going to go see some movies today. I went to my local cinema, and tickets they're actually they're only $5 on a Tuesday, so I'm going to go see them tomorrow. Yeah, it's and I like that. I like that. Obviously, it seems obvious that like Bobby now knows about John Redcorn being his dad, but there's the moment where Joseph refers to himself as white, and that just he says that in front of Bobby's it was Emilio, I think his name was. He's like a Hispanic worker in the restaurant, and he goes to say something, and Bobby just goes like, "It's good stuff. Good stuff." Mega Man and Bass isn't that's the GBA game, isn't it? I remember I think at one point Johnny did streams of it at some point. Isn't that the one that's like screen crunched and notoriously hard? No, that's the wrong one. Here, this is what I want. This is what I want. Okay. It was on SNES first. Okay. Yeah, Cooper. I saw that on Blue Sky. I'm sorry, man. Like that sucks when that kind of stuff happens, man. Was it just blah? Was it just game footage? I assume, or was it like actual editing? Because I've had both happen and they both suck. There's so many Mega Man games I haven't like completed or played. I might do something that Derek's doing and do like a marathon at some point. But again, I gotta get all the shit from the last subathon done. Then maybe I'll look into doing new stuff. Maybe we'll see. Dude, that always sucks. What footage was it? If you don't mind me asking. Again, I want to get a better, more powerful PC so I can go back to edit. I miss editing. I have so many like unedited. If anyone's following me from the FTCR days, you know I have so many unedited stuff I want to get done, so I can move on to other projects. But we'll see. No, Cooper. I assume one of them is Battle for Bikini Bottom. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the other one is. Is that one of the crossover games? Oh, yeah, the movie time. Yeah, the movie time. Was that one remastered? Obviously, I know Battle for Bikini Bottom had that remaster. Has the movie one been at all? Or I forget. After Bikini Bottom, did they just wasn't there a new like a brand new one, Cosmic Shake? Is that what it was called? Was that the one where like in the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, wasn't it a thing where like Clancy Brown didn't voice Mr. Krabs, and in the remake they still didn't go back and get him? That seems like kind of a weird oversight. I mean that isn't so uncommon. A lot of times, for like movie games, they would put that into the contract. Also, I think, if I remember correctly, I think Scarlett Johansson was just a big SpongeBob fan. They couldn't get Ernest Borgnine. How could they? He was on The Simpsons. Damn it, he could be in a SpongeBob game. Because Nick didn't let the devs get the English cast. What? Why? For their like flagship franchise, you think they put a bit more money into that kind of stuff? But what do I know? I'm an idiot. I'm going to show my ignorance. I know I've heard that name before, but I do not know who Tim Conway is. Aside from he was mentioned on Family Guy once. That's the extent of my Tim. Does he play Barnacle Boy in the show? I mean, that I can understand that when if a character is that famous. I mean, that's what they did with that's what they done in The Simpsons. Like when Phil Hartman passed away, they just stopped having like Troy McClure and everyone show up. I like what Archer did. They just used, and I guess Toy Story 4 did, but they just had like unused audio that they were able to like somewhat string together some speaking scenes to give the character a good send off. I mean, not so much in Toy Story 4. They just used a bunch of Don Rickles' unused audio, which is why I think he won't. Both Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head won't be in Toy Story 5, but again, who cares about Toy Story 5? Because Toy Story 4 fucking sucked. I'm sorry, I keep trying to not swear on these ones, but you bring up the Toy Story movies and I get angry. Oh, this is meant to be two of them. Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it now. So we put the little chickie in here. Judo. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who pulled Tibbet. Again, I really don't know much about SpongeBob. I've seen a handful of the episodes, and I've seen the first three movies, I think, with Ben. But I really don't know much about SpongeBob. Is you sure? Oh, okay. Well, then, if he's still working on it, why don't they just use him then? That's weird. I wonder, are they going to ever stop the show? Or is it like The Simpsons? Don't ever stop the SpongeBob. Have no fears, we've got spin-offs for years. I don't think I think the only time they're gonna stop the Simpsons is when one of the main cast dies. Which again, not I don't want it to happen, but it's like some of them are getting old, especially Judy Kavanaugh and Harry Shearer. They're both getting kind of old at this point. I like this Buzz Bomber. That's kind of cool. Like it's got the little clucky, or cucky as it used to be called. It's part of it. That's kind of nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this stuff we've made. got some. What was it? Were these wheels meant to go somewhere? Got a set of wheels, and I'm like, why haven't they been used? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. It's supposed to be 2 sets of wheels, but they only gave me 1. You only gave me 1 set of goddamn wheels. Okay, I'm hoping there's another set of wheels in bag number 2. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go to complain to Lego again. Mr. Lego, you didn't give me all the stuff you said you would. Unless it fell out. I really hate when my Legos fall out my chair. Okay. Check the floor. Quick, change the channel. Okay, now we get to make miles per hour. Mr. Lego, my plane is an old chicken plane. Okay, Mr. Prowl. Oh, okay. Rehydrate. Great. Posture. Ah, how many people are gonna kill me? Okay. My dad killed him from getting milk. Mako Saturn, how are you doing? Thank you for making me drink and making me ruin my back, but how are you doing today? And again, I mean, Judo, are you... Do you mean this? You mean this kind of Kirby? And they also have Mega Man. There's actually a handful of these. No! Damn it! Okay. I will fix that later. Which if you can see, I was reorganizing my comic books. So all my Legos used to be there, but now they're just in this little corner. And part of a set just fell on the floor. I went bye-bye. Okay, that's not good. I will fix that in a minute. Reduced to atoms. Yeah, I need to get a second job just to fund my Lego addiction. Because again, there's so many cool. But again, talking about IP, I think now most of what Lego does is IP now. I don't know if there's too many original sets they do. Which again, at this point, like after everything they've done, it's like what could they do? Well, probably a lot, but you know. Oh, turn it around, and this one goes like so. Let's see, then the white one, then the thick red, then a thin red, and then where's the other? Then the thin red at the end. Okay, flip it back over. Big white piece, skadunk. Again, I only have the Optimus Prime one, but I need to put him back together. I tried transforming him, and the damn thing like came apart. But I really want to get Bumblebee and Soundwave at some point. So we have this bit here. Then goes like so. Goes like so. Rock Raiders. Raiders of the Lost Rock. Ah, don't fall off. I didn't teach you to do that. Oh my god, that just reminded. Oh my, I think my favorite joke in the whole of King of the Hill, and it's the episode after Piggy does the parachuting, and like, you know, the parachute doesn't land, but it's like he lands in like dirt and like breaks every bone in the body, and she gets taken to the same hospital where Good Hank has just been born. And there's a moment where Cotton goes into like Piggy's room, sees Piggy, you know, like in a full body cast, and he just goes, "Hank, what do you do to your wife? I didn't teach you that." Which I always like. It's like how, no matter like how much of a shitty person Cotton is, he does not abdicate domestic violence. I'm like, that's the one good thing you can say about Cotton Hill. That just always got me, man. Just, I didn't teach you that. Okay. At no point is your wife allowed in my Cadillac car. Wait, which one's in my deed? Yeah, the grey, the dark. The dark grey, there's one of them. Where'd that? What's the other? Oh, there it is. Oh, Alex, of course. Of fucking course. Pocket Sand, Shasha. How could any King of the Hill fan watching that scene not think of Pocket Sand, Shasha? Julie, yeah, good point. I think a lot of them now are just like buildings and like paintings and stuff like that. Which again, Lego's been around for so long. It's like, again, what in terms of non IP, like they've pretty much done everything you can. And that's also the great thing about Lego is you can just build it yourself. I can't know because I lack talent and imagination, but you know, better people than I can. Dude, Lego Soundwave does look pretty sweet, ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie, my friend. Looks pretty freaking sweet. Can't believe Soundwave is married. Megatron, will you marry me? I think I have the Biolizard set. I think that was one of the sets I got on my birthday. That was, again, it was a dude. Rest, check out Maya, man, because occasionally they'll have these sets on like dirt cheap. Well, not dirt cheap, but they have them on sale. It's probably the more accurate way to say that. Yeah, there's a barrel. There's, you know, let me see if I have it. One second. No, okay. I was mistaken. I don't have BioLizard. I have the Supersonic Shadow and the Egg Drillster from Sonic 2 set. But again, at some point, I will get the rest of the these sets. Really? I mean, I always forget. I always forget what part of Ohio you're in. But like, there's so many near me. Of course, he's a simp. He is. He is. He might be the ultimate simp. The rural part. Yeah, the Lego Maria picture is kind of hilarious. See, I'm going through them and I don't. I think they may have not given me one of them wheels again. Again, if I get to the end of this and I have no wheels to finish Tails' little tool shed thing, then I will have to go back on the Lego website and be like, you guys didn't give me everything. And then like the last time, I'll find it again the second the new one arrives. Same. I know they just put out a toy of the it's one of the bosses from Superstars. There's so much Superstars merchandise out now that, like, where was this, like, you know, a year ago when the game came out? I think that I think Jax and Sega should work a bit better, a bit quicker, you know, for that kind of stuff. Stop! I don't give you permission to fall off, you bastard. When I get back to checking, oh my god, everything's falling apart. No! How dare you disobey me? I need some of that Craggle to keep all this stuff together, to keep my Lego pieces together. Let's have a look. What's going on? Egg King for Legos, that'd be pretty cool. Okay. But they just released, yeah, it's a they released 2.5-inch figures of Sonic, Tails and Knuckles in their pixelated form from Cyberstation Zone. There's again the little playset of Sonic with like the egg hammer robot. There's the there's the set of Sonic with Fang and the Marvelous Queen, and there's a giant freaking Mega Sonic toy, which I think is inspired by the boss of Cyberstation. When the giant robot you have, so like there's all this cool shit, but I'm broke, so I can't afford it. No, it is it's even though I think he should be called. Again, you know what? I'm gonna go on a tangent now. Lego Dimensions kind of I thought pretty cleanly solved this issue, where the little ones you fight in the Master System version of Sonic 2, Silver Sonic, the robot you fight in Sonic 2, the 16-bit version, was Robo Sonic, as what Lego Dimensions called him, and then the one you fight in Sonic 3 and Knuckles is Mecha Sonic. Other that that was the best naming convention. But now, the one from the 16-bit Sonic 2 is now officially Mecha Sonic. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna call the one from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. What do you call him? This thing keeps coming apart here. Call him Steve. Yeah, that works. There it is! I found it! It was here! Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was here all along. There, look at it, got the wheels now, yay! Yeah, like I'm sure in the encyclopedia they all have names and shit there, but I haven't. I gotta go back and reread that at some point. You know, even though there's all that incorrect information in it. I forget what Fang's theme is from Superstars. I don't hate that soundtrack, but I don't. If I listen to it, it's normally like some of the T-Lope tracks. I love my homeboy June, but I wish he would stop using that Sonic 1 and 2 snare drum. You know, use the drum samples you used yourself in 3 and K and 3D Blast. You know. Let me have a look. Does he? No, I think he has. This, does he have the same one? Oh yeah, he is. He is shorter than Sonic, which makes sense. You know what's weird though, and a lot of the Sonic sets do this. His stomach is like weirdly muted color-wise. It's not as like vibrant. It's not like the same shade of flesh as his muzzle and arms are. It's kind of weird. Well, I mean, that's the same thing as you know, being the dynamite, being a woodpecker, not a duck. Again, I don't even hate. I like the majority of the Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 soundtrack. I don't have a problem with it. I felt like that style worked. I mean, I understand why some people didn't like it. It worked for me in context of that game. I just feel like, especially after Mania, I kind of don't get why so much of Superstars is kind of sounding like Sonic 4 and not Mania, you know? You know, I'm not so sure because I think it's sold well. You know, I think I don't. Although again, the fact that Mania did as well as it did, and it took what 8 years for us to get a new Mania, to get a new 2D, you know, like another classic game. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one. I would just want them to, what am I trying to say? Just don't release it until it's ready. You know, again, if you're gonna charge me, I like Superstars on the whole. I like it. I think it is a fine. It's a good game. It is a good game, but like again, if you're gonna charge me 60 bones for that game, I expect it to have more polish. Not to say that didn't have some polish to it. It's not there. It's not janky or anything, but it's you know, it could have greatly been more polished. I think they should have not bothered with the battle mode and just put all of the time and effort into the main campaign. I also would have loved it if the entire game was cel shaded. Like the comic book filters. That is the way I like to play the game. But again, I think if our zest is working on the new game, you know, just take the basis, take the foundation of Superstars, and then just give us something, you know, better. I always feel like the camera isn't. Let's have a static camera on. There we go. That's a bit better. Again, if at any point during these streams, like the camera isn't in a good position for you guys to see everything, please just put it in the chat, and I'll do it. So again, I don't even mind the synth, like the Sonic 4 style synth. It's those drum samples. Like, get them the fuck out of here. Again, I keep swearing. I gotta stop in these streams because these are the only ones that my mother has expressed any interest in watching. So I need to stop swearing so much in them. What do you mean, who's June? I know years ago Skylar he took the Sonic 4 sound font and redid the Sonic 2 soundtrack. I think I have it on my iTunes, but I think it was called Sonic 2x4. If you can look it up, it's kind of fun. It's. I'm not normally one to be a conspiracy theorist, but I do think something happened with that soundtrack that it didn't go as well as it should have done, or something like that, you know. There. No way. That goes there. That goes there. Ah. That goes there. And this goes here. Well, I say. Again, that's another thing. Normally they come out pretty soon after the game came out, but it was weird how Superstars were just like a year later. It's a Spotify now. I wouldn't be surprised if there was going to be some kind of Superstars Plus, you know, that they were going to have the soundtrack maybe fixed up for that, but then they decided not to do that, which I'm grateful for, because again, especially after Origins, I'm so annoyed with that kind of or if you're gonna do that, people who bought it first should get it like either for free or heavily discounted. Don't make us buy it again and end up paying more money than people who didn't even buy the original version. That's my TED Talk for today. Again, it is weird how, like, I mean, yes, like Origins Plus did fix a bunch of stuff, but still, it's like it didn't do it like there's still way more stuff that could have been fixed. And again, I don't even think what was I gonna say? Shit. Again, I don't even think in its current form, I don't think oh no, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't think if you were to get Origins Plus now, I think it's, you know, I think it's fine. I think unless you're somebody who's chronically online, like, you know, like Sonic Retro, I think like if you just played the games once on the Mega Drive back in the day, this version would be fine. You know, it is like it is like. I mean, I agree with that, Cooper. It is like it should have done more. You know. Hey, I'm coming here. What's up, bud? I hate when you put pieces together, and now I can't get the pieces to separate. Right, I'm gonna go get me a sharp knife. What? People on YouTube making a big deal out of something that's not that big of a deal just for views? I'm shocked. Hey, happy birthday, man. Nice big give. Come give your old man a nice big handshake. I got him a pop. I am the ultimate Lego guy. Yeah, I mean, like that's a thing where unfortunately their kind of hands are tied with that. I mean, I get it. It's you know, you can't beat the original soundtrack, so I get it. But it's like it's either you have to deal with the fact that those music tracks are being replaced, or you just can't ever play a new version of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You know, sometimes you gotta take the compromise, even if again it does suck. It's also the thing of like the music in 3 and K. In that version, it's like I don't know why all the music sounds muffled and, you know, and weirdly compressed. That's also something I'm surprised they didn't fix in Origins Plus. You know. Well, I mean, that's because the Sonic 3, the original Sonic 3 credits theme is just Strangers in Moscow. There is no two ways. If that is just an instrumental, slightly faster version of Strangers in Moscow, so I'm not surprised. You know, that was changed. True. Yeah, I mean, yeah, again, that's why I always kick myself for not jumping on getting the Hard Times vinyl re-release. I think it's because, from what I understand, Sega is very like that. They don't like they want to use their own, which I completely understand. I think it's a good thing that they don't just want to take fan shit. They want to have their own stuff. I mean, I know in the past Capcom have officially released, for like years ago, there was oh, what was it? It was the Mega Man versus Street Fighter. That was like a fan thing that Capcom officially released. I don't know why Sega couldn't just do that with things like the Triple Trouble 16-bit remake and everything like that. Hard times. I years ago I got a it was just like Mega Buster USB stick, and it came with that game on the soundtrack. And I think even the first arc of the Archie um, Mega Man comic book. But I think I tried playing the game once, and then I was like, yeah, I'm alright. Normies. What the fuck? So gatekeepy. Yeah, I want to say bad box up Mega Man has been in. He's been in a few games, like the Tekken game. I want to say he was also in. Wasn't he in a Dead Rising game? I think at some point. Did I? Did I make the did I cock this up? Oh, why is it? For some reason, the top wing isn't connecting properly. So I wonder if I. No, it couldn't have been because it's meant to be smaller than this. I. Oh, okay. Oh, I may have. Okay, this might be on me. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix this. If not, zoinks. I did. Yep, I saw Fantastic Four and Superman. I think I preferred Fantastic Four, but they were both really good movies. No, that's not true, Adam Bomb. Capcom went out and released a press statement saying, "We hate Mega Man. He's stupid and he smells." Ah, don't you fall off as well. Dang it. No, wait, that doesn't work. God damn it. What have I done? Okay. Okay, take you off. I can fix this. I can fix this, I swear. I think the reason why they didn't do that was because they still were around that point, you know, Fox still technically had the rights, and so I think they weren't able to start planning that kind of stuff until after Phase 4 had ended, I think. Yeah, I don't know why, because I guess 11 sold well, you know, and all that stuff. But again, yeah, I'm not sure why. Not sure why they haven't done more. You know, I guess, or maybe they want to finish all of the collections. You know, I think we probably are due for another collection at some point. Because there's what? How many other franchises are there? There's Legends. There's ZA. I don't know. I am losing parts. See, this is the problem. I think I'm following the instructions, then I realize I'm not, and I'm just cocking everything up. Okay. Well, no, I think wasn't there a recent interview with Capcom where they were like, you know, they do view Mega Man as one of their most important IPs. I was like, that's cool. Maybe do something with it then. Okay, now I'm hoping. Ah, there we go. I did it. I saved the world. Okay, there we go. Okay, now. Sorry about that. Camera's broke, my bad. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay. Oh yeah, Ben plays a lot of them. I mean, Ben's further in Mega Man 11 than I am. He's played most of the classics, and because I have the classic Legacy collections and the X collection, so he's been playing through all of those. He really liked X4. Yeah, like I had the I had the classic collection on PS2. So, but at some point I need to go back and replay the X games. Okay, now oh, getting some wheels for the old tornado. Okay. Oh, now it's doing the old propeller. Yeah. Got the tornado. Oh, look, he freaking stands on it. This whole set, they really could have just done a tornado, you know. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat. My bad. Let's have a look. Uncle TJ. So Ben, I screwed TJ. I've showed Ben Mega Man 8. Oh, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you, man. But no, see that tornado. Look at that. Look at that. Wee. This is I'm a sucker for tornado sets. Like I bought Ben the Sonic Movie 2 tornado. I bought one for myself, and then I got the $60 one. It's like, oh my god, so good. Homecoming Hero, yes, I cannot wait for Coyote versus Acme. It's kind of a shame that it's going to take a year for it to come out, but again, I'm so glad it is coming out. Okay, now it looks like we're on to the last part, making Tails Workshop. Oh, dude, the day the Earth blew up the day the Earth blew up was amazing. People have to go in N64. Cool. You're like 30 years late to the gate with that one, but awesome. It is interesting in that I really liked it, but I also like the fact that like Daffy Duck is just nice in that. Like he's not a jerk at all. Like I mean, it's a big part of the conflict of the plot comes from him maybe trying too hard, but unlike most other versions of Daffy, he's actually just nice. You know. You can't stand wacky Daffy. Oh, okay, then maybe don't watch The Earth Blew Up then. Yeah, he did give him his start. Yeah. At least soon, Warner Brothers will be its own thing again, and hopefully Zaslav can just, take a long walk off a short pew. Well, I mean, in the recent Looney Tunes show, I'm not sure what the recent Looney Tunes show is, but like technically speaking, Daffy is classic Daffy. He's staying? What the hell? Like the one guy that unanimously no one likes, and they're letting that dickhead stay. Dark blue square. There we go. He lost his race. They should take him out behind the bike shed and beat him senseless. One absolute knob jockey. Just a little blue. There we go. So is Cartoon Network staying with Warner Brothers, or is that just as a brand just like dead now? It is crazy how like you can't get any of like Cartoon Network stuff on the app anymore. It's crazy. And I agree. And I'm not the first person to say this. In fact, I think I got this from someone else. But if a studio writes off a movie or a TV show for tax purposes, that should become public domain. Like if they're subsidizing their losses without tax money, it should just be released on the internet, and we should get to watch it for free. You know. It was in it, so now Discovery's gonna get caught. Now that's a shame, man. That sucks. I've never watched that show, but I've seen like stuff about it online. Apparently, it was a great show. That I think that was one of the first examples of a tax write-off. It is so weird seeing all of the stuff that's not on HBO Max be on Disney now. that is kind of funny to see. He is going to go down as one of the most incompetent CEOs ever. Wait, that's not what I want. I want to go like... Pretty much, Adam. Pretty much. There's that, and one of you. HBO original Netflix. Oh, well, I know some of the legacy shows. Like I think like Sex and the City has been on Netflix, which I'm like, for something that old that everyone's seen, that I can kind of get, you know. Nope, I know it's it is a damn shame. Yeah, that's why I really want to start just getting a lot more stuff physically. I mean, I think even that's like why Christopher Nolan as recently there was an interview where he was like, yeah, people should just get more stuff on physically so that people can't, you know, streaming services can't just take all that stuff away. Because you know they want to. So I did that for that. Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. There we go. Sometimes I have trouble following the things, and I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. And now I got it working. All right. Okay. Okay. Again, yeah. Again, nothing that idiot has done makes any sense. Like I genuinely don't know if there's a worse example of a CEO just completely tarnishing the reputation of a studio. Well, again, that's why like I like how they've actually started releasing a lot of stuff on like complete sets on like DVD. Like they just did like Dexter's Lab and stuff. But it's like at some point I'm hoping they make it into, 'cause especially like cartoons like that, they were shot on film, so there is a way to there is a reason to put them on Blu-ray. Or if not, just do what this Discotech does. Just put them all on the Blu-ray, so it just takes one disc. This is 246, 246. Thank you. So we'll see what goes on there. There we go. Thank you. Okay, this one's got a little bit of plant life. Good to know. Tails likes his plants. Okay, that's one. Blu-rays, they're not as extensive as they used to be, but a lot of them still do come with stuff. That's why I still want to I still haven't gotten the Sonic 3 Blu-ray, because I always enjoy the commentaries with Jeff Fowler and Ben Schwartz. So I want to get that at some point so I can listen to that. And I want to know if they'll call up Colleen O'Shaughnessy again. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have both of those. The Sonic X ones. Those are ones I have. I think I have most Sonic shows if there's a Blu-ray for it on Blu-ray. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Some kind of weird seltzer bottle here. Oh, that's what I need. Thank you. Put that on there. Where's the arm thing? There we go. That's the arm thing. That's what we're talking about. There's an arm thing, just like an Iron Man. That's one thing. Like I like how Disney Plus will have bonus features. I just wish that they would put all the bonus features. You know, I think more apps should do that. Be great. You know, so we don't lose. Like it'd be. I think if Disney, you know, like when The Simpsons first came out and there was you know, all of them were in widescreen, and they went back and they put in the option for 4:3 for the original episodes if people wanted that. They should do that, but put the audio commentaries on. Because man, I spent so much time listening to The Simpsons and like the Futurama audio commentaries. putting some flowers on. You go there, and you go there. Okay, what is next? I'm gonna try and have it so people see what I'm doing. Again, I apologize for that. One of these. 1, 2, 3. Add a 4.
You must have your reasons.
Oh, Nick Rabbit, thank you so much. These shitty dogs ain't. Thank you so much. These chilly dogs ain't she. Going to a part. Oh, there it is. Okay. 2, 1, 2. Trying to get this sped up because I know my wife is wanting to use the laptop so she can play Grounded 2 with her sisters. So. That goes like that. Wait, what? Cooper, you can do that? Adam Bomb, I love when creators do that. That's such a baller move. So what's Kodai? Is that like bleh? Is that like Plex? They have it on Poob. And we do another one. Make fun of streaming services and tweets. Oh, okay. I've never heard that, but okay, that's awesome. Man, I could go for a Boyga right about now. Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Okay. More archways. God damn, what is this, McDonald's? There we go. That's good. That's good. All right. They finally brought back the clown at McDonald's. They finally brought back the clown. That is the best way you could possibly phrase that. It is. McDonald's is the reason. I remember it was my brother's birthday, and me, him, and a bunch of his friends went to go see the movie Stargate. And first we went to McDonald's, then we got the Happy Meal toys, and I got the Knuckles. I think I still have it somewhere around here. Yeah, I remember nothing about that movie except I was bored out of my fucking mind while watching it. Although I was, I don't know, 5 at the time, probably. So, but again, Cooper, is it like Plex? Like, can you do that on Plex, or is that just a Cody thing? Because if it is, maybe because my brother-in-law had a Plex account, and I've been at some point when I get a powerful PC, I want to set up one. But again, if this Cody thing is like that, but you can do cool shit like that, maybe I'll invest in a Cody account. Oh, no worries, man. No worries, bud. I think we're at the end game. Doesn't need an account. Trying to local, we can set up. Could you set it up like a Plex account? Could you set it up to where like you could obviously you could set it up to watch at home, but then you could take it on the go and have the app and what the heck am I trying to say? Just basically, so ideally I'd like to have it set up so at some point I can just have all of my movies and stuff on an app that when I'm at work I can watch them as I'm working. Two in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow. Okay, we can hang that up there. Hang that up there. Where's the screen? That can go. Now we're just putting on odd bits and bobs here. One of these. That's cool. Again, if it works well, let me know how it goes. It comes with a little mouse electric. Look at that. You can't really see it very well because the camera's blurry. Focus. Mouse electric. Yay. That goes there. Okay, now I think this is the last thing now. Hell yeah! Got all the excess stuff. There we go. That. The freaking tornado! Oh my god! So, Lego always come with spare bits, and one of the spare bits was like the rubber of the tire. I must have knocked it down because it was rolling on the floor, and for a second I thought there was a big ass spider, and I was about to throw my laptop on the floor to kill it. So thankfully it wasn't that, but there we go. And it comes with a little chair and a little thing for his all of his stuff there. And some rings. This is really good. Again, I am a sucker for the tornado. You give me any like toy or Lego version of the tornado, and I am all here for it. Adam, that would be cool. Like, yeah, either give us a cartoon of that or like a comic book miniseries. But yeah, that's awesome. But this was it. This was, what is this again? Lego set 76991, Tell's Workshop, and the Tornado. I want to thank everyone for watching me put this together. I'm going to be around for a second because I'm going to try and fix that other thing that broke. Again, I'm not going to be around tomorrow because I am going to be hopefully watching those two movies, but I'll probably be back Wednesday and Thursday. Again, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the Game Gear games. Oh my Adam, Jesus Christ. It's fucked up. I love it. Again, I'm gonna put the Game Gear games on a little bit of a hold. I might wait for the next time I have a weekend free and just like shotgun all three of those games in one long afternoon. But when I come back on Wednesday, would people like to see another Lego? I could do another Lego video or a game of some kind. Work it out. When I try and pick up the pieces of what broke. What were they going to be? What do you mean, like the other Lego sets? Again, I got 6 other Lego sets. Oh, the Game Gear games. Tales Adventure, Labyrinth, and Blast. I don't remember how this is meant to look. And I might just need to get the instruction manual out for it at some point, but I have these parts here. Have to have these parts there. I'm gonna quickly see if anyone I know is streaming, and maybe we could give them a nice raid. Nobody I know is streaming. Exactly, Cooper. That's why I'm not. That's why I want to take a bit of a break, because I have been doing nothing but Game Gear games for, I don't know, the last 7, 8, 9 streams. So I was like, but yeah, I think we'll call it a day there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for keeping me. I always appreciate it when you guys talk to me in the chat. So I'm not just a crazy person putting Legos together. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. I will be back again probably Wednesday or Thursday, if not both days. And like Adam said, I'll see how I'm feeling. It might be another Lego stream, or might just jump into a different game on the to-do list. Although maybe not this week, but I think I'm gonna. I haven't done a tier list in a while, so maybe at some point, maybe next week, I will finally do that vocal song tier list that I've been on the thing for a while. One thing I might do on Wednesday is just do a bunch of back end stuff. Like I'll do like a work stream and work on a bunch of back end stuff, and you guys, we can just hang out together. That might be fun. But again, everyone, thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you again in a few days.